Uh-oh, that didn't work. Oh, wait, maybe it did work. Yeah, that's okay. Now I understand why I did it last time. Hey, everybody. Yeah, we're live. Hey, everybody. A little impromptu live session. We weren't sure we were going live. But yeah, I said, "Hey,
you invested in a rising stock market.
Christy, are we going live?" And she said, "Let's do it." So here we are.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. A little discombobulated. You can see we don't even have the shirts on. I don't even have any coffee. I got a nice tea.
No.
Christy sunburn. You see what she's been doing all day.
No, I'm working hard. Like I'm. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't know. Wait.
You can have a couple. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
Go. So. 2. Then after dinner, I got the boys, as you can see. 2. Go. So yeah, we thought let's go live real quick, and then we talk about the marathon, talk about a couple things that are happening.
Couple things.
But we just posted the link now. I don't think anybody realized we were going live, and that's okay.
No, nobody knew, because when things happen, this is like, okay, so Mike, you watch TV. I don't watch a lot of TV, but sometimes when I watch TV, it's like there is breaking news. There's a tornado in your area. You're in World War III. You've seen that happen, right? When you're like in your show and you're like, what's happening here? That's beep, 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 beep.
Is there breaking news?
There's breaking news. All
right. Well, what's the breaking news?
I want to see if anyone knows what the breaking news is.
Or is it breaking drama? Is that what it should really be called?
I don't know. But we have other things to. Well, of course, we're talking about the coin hunt, right?
Yeah, no, of course not. Although we do have breaking news on the coin hunt. So go ahead, Christy, tell them.
Okay, so I'm just going to lay it out. We checked on the item in Massachusetts. I want Mike to say it 3 times fast, but Massachusetts.
No.
And it was missing. And so
the proxy item was gone.
The proxy item was gone. And so we have put a new proxy item in a location, and I'm going to give 2 more hints.
In the same location, right?
The same location.
Your clues and hints are still valid. We just had to. Yes. Are we going to say what that proxy item is, or no?
Yeah. Can you bring that up, Garcon?
Oh, your Garcon. Your clues. Your hints.
Our clues. Hour.
Yeah.
And did anybody notice we're an hour?
Clues. What's that? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. All right, here we go. Well, hang on. I'll share it. Or do you need to see it?
My last set of hits has broken this chase loose. It's not the chase, but okay. We've already said, don't think like the masses was Massachusetts. And Mike, how do you pronounce that state?
Massachusetts? Is that how you say it?
So adorable.
I don't know.
Okay. The second set was Bible verses that have a theme. Lots of people. Oh, and we're going to get to what's going on with the Forrest Fenn hunt in a hot second, I will tell you. And I'm going to say it like it is tonight. And Mike has said, you get to say whatever you want. Oh, hold on to your seats, my friends.
Bro's fired up. Look out.
I'm fired up.
And put her on here. I'm out of it.
This red is not from the sun, baby.
That's pretty funny.
And I know. Oh, and those other people, I know you're watching. Go ahead, comment. You're not banned. Go ahead and comment in a moment. Okay, so first stanza, Massachusetts. We already gave that out. Second one was Bible verses. Many people have figured that out now, what we meant. Little Charlie is thinking like Old Forest at the spring.
I have no idea what that means.
You don't even remember.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not a key part of this. The third one, okay, so I'm going to give 2 hints tonight. The first, Forrest Fenn Treasure. What did you think of Forrest Fenn? Double agent. Oh, I'm a double agent.
Yeah, I thought that was a dumb video, Mark Connor. It's the video that was out. Yeah, the guy. That's that Kyle Sandow guy who's always thought the whole thing was a hoax from the beginning. So
wait, how am I a double agent?
No, I don't think it's you. I think he's saying the guy in the video is saying he was a double agent.
Oh, what did you think of it? Okay, I'll comment to that in a minute.
Yeah, it means crazy people can get on YouTube too. That's what it means, Sassy. Go ahead. All right, let's get the coin hunt over with. Go ahead.
So, not over with. Okay, so here are 2 important hints. The second is, and I said this, but I maybe said it too vaguely. The one that says the devil is at the door and needs 3 things. Many have figured out that those are movie clips. Those movie clips point to many different places within a park. That is not important. It is just a confirmer that you are in the right park. So those of you that are going to each of those trails and think that there is some sort of avenue or way or that's what it means, stop doing that. This is just a confirmer. So basically stanza 2, which is the 526, all of that, that is how you figure out what park you're supposed to be at. And then the devil's is at the door and the 3 movie clips, that is also just a confirmer that you're in the right spot. So you should be going, Yahoo, I'm in the right spot. So if you go to the very end, which enter, then nigh to the home of Brown, go all in. I will give you one last hint. Go all in means you're looking for a poker chip, guys.
See, I didn't even catch that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah. The proxy item is a poker chip, everybody.
And you're going to have to show us the exact poker chip because this one doesn't say K-Pro Cow and have a code or any of that. Go all in. And I didn't tell Mike all of this. So basically, you found, and many people, at least I think 3 or 4, have found the right park. Now just look at the bottom 2 stanzas, which is...
So now it's a foot race. This is for coin 36. This is kind of a big deal. Yeah. So there it is, everybody.
There you have it.
Now it'll be like a foot race. So what I will do is I will email this to the mail list as soon as we get off the live, so everybody knows.
Yeah.
All
nice.
Right. So good luck, and then we will have more coin hunts coming.
Yeah, but I've gotten a ton of, and I'm not responding to any of them. I've gotten a ton of, it's at this one because the old yeller says this or the this says that.
Right.
I don't respond to any of them, but I'll say, okay, in words of Forrest Fenn, simplify. Like, you're just confirming you're in the right location. Don't go down every bunny hole. Just enter, nigh, home of Brown. Boom. All in. Look for a poker chip. That's it.
Easy. So I got to set one up here in Vegas. I'm going to do that over the next month or so. Maybe we should do a couple out here. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, that's the 2019 coin hunt. What else do we got going on? We got a little marathon coming up in 2 days. It's going to be here before we know it. So
I'm already getting extra sleep. I fell asleep in the sun today.
I see. So, yeah, you did. That would, to me, I'd be dying. But I do have that aloe vera if you need me to hook you up.
Oh, you need to help.
Yeah, I'll do that for you.
Thank you, Michael.
What am I trying to do here? Oh, I'm trying to share my screen.
Did you get distracted?
Yeah. So we've had some changes, minute changes to the schedule. This is a good schedule. This Saturday, if you don't know, this Saturday at 11:30 a.m., me and K-Pro are going to go live. And then 30 minutes later, we're going to go right into the marathon, the Forrest Fenn Chat Marathon. So we've got Shannon Oots, the Odious Soul, who's the first person on.
Okay, I have to tell you, I'm so excited. And she is going to give an update on what she's been up to recently.
Yeah.
Those of us that are hooked up on Facebook, we know. But still, like, where's Shannon been? She's so brilliant. But then
she's going to let us know.
Yeah, so...
Jono Jones, otherwise known as Brit Chaser, our friend from across the pond, will be on after. Then we've got Copper Dan. We've got Sassy and Susie coming on together. They've sent me a couple images we're going to show, and they found a couple things in the book, so we'll see what they want to go over. But again, they're going to be on together for an hour. And then Minotaur Moreno is going to be in the house. He's going to talk about his WWWH, and I hear a rumor there might be a giveaway or two. We'll see about that, though. That's up to him. That's up to him.
That's insane.
Steve Barnes, our World Series of Fenn champion, and Rubik's Cube Master. He will be on at 5 p.m. These are all times are all in Pacific. Steve Barnes will be on 5 to 5:30 for 30 minutes. Then Michael Raymond's going to come on for the next 30 minutes, and he's got a documentary, findingtreasure.co. So he's going to tell us about this documentary. Todd Birmingham, he owns an escape room in Detroit, and he's going to come on and talk about how he relates the Forrest Fenn Treasure Hunt as an escape room, which I think is kind of a cool idea.
Yep.
And then we know him, we love him, Mr. Joel Lewicki. He'll be on at 7 p.m. Pacific for very subtle hints. Deliberately placed, question mark. AJ Rainville, you know him from Priddle Mondays. We're going to talk about wordplay and lateral thinking in the poem. That's at 8 p.m. And
but
then
here I will say, by 8 p.m. I'm going to be hungry. I need some cookies, and AJ brings the cookies.
Oh, gotcha.
Not that I win them. I hope Sassy is sleeping by that time because she's so smart. She just gets them like that.
And then last but not least, Mr. Davio will be on at 9 p.m. Hopefully he will tell us about his latest boots on the ground. And then there's a couple other searchers that have reached out, and we're going to play it by ear. There might be some more people that come on after Davio, or we might just do a free-for-all. Maybe we'll have everybody that was on that wants to come back, and we'll do a big panel. I personally would like to see how many people we could actually fill the screen up with.
Oh my gosh.
But again, everybody, all this is subject to change because things happen.
Some people have wondered what we do with our money. There's one of the things called Zoom where we can go over an hour and we can have over 9 people on because we pay a monthly fee. I think it's 20 or 30 bucks a month just to do Zoom, let alone all the other things. But I will say, I mean, it's kind of perfect. The end is Davio because Davio is like the Energizer Bunny. And I feel like if you're around him, you kind of energize yourself. So that will be, let's see, it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'll be like midnight my time. So I might be,
might be 1 a.m. your time. Yeah.
We're going to note Mike has his kids. I have my kids.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Mike and I have decided, of course, we're not going to have life happen at the same time because that never happens. We have all this planned. And so, but just know one of us might drop off. I know somebody said, oh, I hate seeing your chair. It's going to happen. There's going to be time that you're going to see my chair. It's
if we got to get up
break
and do something, we're going to do that. Yeah. So we've got a full action-packed agenda for Saturday. Hopefully we won't go long. We're going to try and keep everybody on time, right at 1 hour. And then that agenda will be published in the description of the video because you might be like, I want to see so-and-so at this time. I'm busy at the beginning part, so you know what time to tune in. Of course, that video with the chat will be available after the video is processed, just like last time. We've got maybe some fun things we're going to do with Super Chats. We're not doing a giveaway. We're not doing a lottery or any of that stuff. No contest. It's not a contest. We're just have a couple things we may do.
People may still call the police on us, but we think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, right. So
I'm very ornery tonight. I'm putting it out there.
The original plan was for AGK to simulcast this marathon through their channel at the same time, but Toby had a commitment come up, so we were planning on doing that at a future marathon. But for this one, it will just be our channel. So we hope everybody tunes in. Subscribe to the channel and thumbs up, everybody, so you know when we go live.
Well, and this is one thing that will make abundantly clear. When we have a guest on, if they have a PayPal or they have a
website or a business
or somewhere that a nonprofit, whatever, they are going to name that. If you donate to our super chat, it's going to be for us to be able to bring this wonderful content to you all that you know and love from all of us. And Mike has back behind him, there's some stuff happening, and we're going to have some new videos.
This is the camera that the 4K camcorder. This is what's going to be used to film the function at the junction so that I can bring it all to everybody when we get back.
You said it right, too. Now we can go.
But yeah, anybody that's on that has a PayPal link, it will be in the description of the video while we're doing the marathon live. Yeah. So if you guys want to donate to that person that's on, whatever they give me will be in the description. So
and we have
you can donate to us, you can donate to them, you can donate to both of us. It's totally up to you.
We had no idea the super chats were going to go as crazy, and
we didn't know that.
Questions of crazy that ensued after that. So we've made some things that are more fun related for this next one.
Yeah, it's just
but
fun.
You will see, it's going to just be fun. If you want to see more about Mike, I think it's important, and I might figure out how to super chat just to make that happen.
Possible there might be a yogurt video shown. We'll see.
Oh, God,
it just depends if we reach a goal or not. K-Pro hates the video, so I may have to show it anyway.
We might have to donate to not see that.
All right. Okay. But anyway, that'll be on Saturday, 11:30, bright and early. 11:30 Pacific is 2:30 p.m. Eastern. 11:30, I think, my mountain. I don't know. But you guys know where we're at. I wake up
in the morning, I call you and say, what's my day going to be like, Michael?
Yeah, right. And here we are live.
Yeah,
we got, go ahead.
People are asking about controversy. Just you wait.
Before we get into controversy, let me show you what we got going on eBay. So this eBay auction ends in 3 hours. It's all 3 books and a 2019
I'm going
Searcher
to
coin.
The controversy right now.
$99. There's only 2 bids, so somebody may get this for cheap. Yeah, so that's there. We also have a Thrill of the Chase out there that ends in 3 hours. So if anybody's just looking for the one book by itself, this one right here. This ends in 3 hours and it's got 8 bids. It's $46. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys for anybody that's interested. All right, are we at the drama portion yet? What are we going to talk about? Oh, what else do we got to talk
At
about?
the Function in the Junction, which is drama free, baby.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Drama free. So Function in the Junction, I posted over on Dow site. It is up there for everyone to see. We are going a little bit earlier for, let's see, a little bit earlier for Friday night and Saturday night for the dinner portion. The drinks all night long, baby, all night long.
Uh-oh, it should be interesting.
No, we'll make sure Mike gets home. I will. Okay, for the community.
We can walk, right? It's right there.
I'm here for Mike, and I'm going to make sure that he gets back to his room okay, because he did that for me, and I'm going to make sure that I throw him across the threshold and shut the door. Do you remember that? You and Decall threw me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yes, that's right. The first video, the first bar experience after the Jamie, but this was back in the Jamie Jordan deal. So yeah, we had to escort Capro home. So she's trying to say she's gonna have to escort me home. So we'll see about that.
I'm gonna have to escort you home. You might have 2 drinks, Mike.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's pretty much. I'm a lightweight. That's pretty much how it works.
So we've had a few more RSVP. We're expecting probably between, I would say, 30 to 40. There might be a few more. More people have RSVP'd. Many people are excited.
It's going to be a fun time.
Forrest did confirm with me today that the items are in the let's see. The owl is in the nest. The owl is in the nest.
The owl is in the nest. The partridge is on the moon. What's the picture at the end of Thrill of the Chase? People think it's a turtle dove. The turtle dove's on the moon. Can we say what these items are and what we're doing with them yet?
Olga is in the spice rack. Olga.
Right.
No, I don't want to say.
It's going to be a surprise?
I think it should be a surprise, and you watch the video.
For everybody that's going to be at the junction, we have a surprise to give away.
They're just little items. They're fun items. It's more something that would have been fun. But here was one thing someone asked me today, and I think it's fair, but Mike, you tell me if I'm wrong, because you will, and you can stop me. Someone said that when you were planning a fishing trip, Forrest told you where to go fishing. Will you share that? Since you guys are not all going as a group now, that'd be unfair if you and Mike go. Would you share it with the community? And I think that is fair to say what his response was. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, since we're not, I mean, me and you may still go there to check it out, but we're not doing an official fishing. Too many people were busy. So yeah. So you got an exclusive right here on the K-Pro Cow Coffee with K-Pro Cow. Where did Forrest tell you to go fishing?
Okay, so I emailed Forrest, and I'm going to paraphrase here. I'll bring up official stuff later.
I think you should post it on Thor as well.
I will post it on Thor.
William wants to know what the giveaway is. The super chat should have been for the fishing spot. She's going to give the fishing spot. So.
Okay. Actually, because William did that, I will give both. So let me give the fishing spot first.
Let's see if they can guess. It's related to a fishing spot. Let's see if somebody can guess it. It's not a giveaway, but go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. Does anybody? Well, I don't know what we give away.
Yeah,
okay.
No, we're not giving away.
Okay. So here, we're not giving it. Mike's like,
I got all those maps in the mail Monday. If you were supposed to get a map through the super chat, it was in the mail Monday. You should have it by, I'd say, Tuesday of next week. Yes. If you don't have it by middle of next week, email me. Go ahead.
Okay. So and people are rooting on. William, go. Okay. So here's both of the exclusives. Dun dun dun. Or what is it? Entertainment Tonight or whatever the right. We need that soundbite thing, and you need to do like the exclusive. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, the soundboard. Yeah. That's another thing we talk about because I talked to Toby. But go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So the fishing spot. I said to Forrest, if you were going to take a group of searchers, both seasoned and flatlanders, where would you take them? Because they are all searchers. And his answer was, are you ready? Hebden Lake. Okay, I paused for effect. No.
Did he say where in Hebden Lake?
Well, that is what I followed up with. Because
let me get it, Eric.
I have been to Hebden Lake, and Hebden Lake is not a little creek or like Madison River, like Holy had thought. He kind of stopped and he said, Hebden Lake. And I said, where on Hebden Lake? And his answer was, why don't you rent a riverboat and go around the outskirts and be on the water or be on the shore at Hebden Lake? So, okay, Alan K says that rules out Hebden Lake. I'm just saying, I'm just stating the facts. Don't kill the messenger, my friends. I will say that is all I know. So I did a lot of research. I found out that the tour guides are only like between 2 and 4. So Mike and I were going to go do it. We got one other person, and then they were like, no, if everybody else wants to do something, and that's why we went back and forth. And so there you have it. He has said if he were to go back, that's where that's where he would recommend people to go.
Okay, what I miss? What happened?
That we gave the location of the treasure chest, which is at Hebden Lake.
So what I asked, and I didn't hear the answer. Sorry. Did he say where specifically, or just Hegben Lake? If we wanted to go fishing,
He said Hebden Lake and rent a fishing boat and go across to the several fishing holes in that area.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and Lou Lee said Hebden Lake has been ruled out before, so this is fake.
Ruled out. I
don't know. No, I have no idea. I'm just reading the chat room.
Hegben Lake is in the search area, isn't it? As far as I know. Okay, so what about the item? Did you mention that? I do have to say,
several of the people that Hebden Lake is their search area have not said a word, and I know they're in this room right now, so they have just peed themselves.
Oh, I think she means it's a very well searched area. Yes, maybe. I know there's a lot of people who searched up there, so if that's what you mean by ruled out, but
honest, there's no there. There's no hint here. He is just
it's just a place to go fishing.
It was just nice that and Shannon.
We'll talk about that on Saturday.
Yep. So I just wanted, because the people have asked and I have answered, because it wasn't a super secret hint. It was something just to have fun with, and so that's all. Forrest has said warm waters don't. Is
there a dam at Hegben Lake?
Oh, maybe.
I didn't even know there was a dam there. Okay. I'm going to find out, though, because Wednesday night I'm flying into West Yellowstone.
Oh, my God.
That's in what, 6 days, 5 days?
Oh, my God.
So what about the item? Have you said that yet?
Yes. Okay. So at the time, no, I did not.
Oh, you haven't said what it is? Oh, okay.
No. So at the time I said, since we're all going fishing, would you do something fishing related? And he said, what do you have in mind? And I'm going to give a little personal story. When I was over at his house one time, Piper was there. It was Piper's either 16th or 17th birthday. I think you were there, weren't you, Mike?
Yes. Yeah, I was there for that one. Yeah, this was back at the Jamie Jordan drawing, not last week. Yeah. Yeah. This was back then in September. Right.
Don't go look up when she was born. Like, that's weird. No, it was just a casual time, and Piper came in and just said, hi, Grandpa, or hi, Granddad. I don't remember what she said exactly. And he said, why don't you make a lure real quick for him? And she couldn't, because she was going on a fishing expedition with her friends.
Mm-hmm.
She was obviously really into fishing. And he was like, oh, I just love making lures. And I said, why don't you make some lures then for us? Or would you make a lure? I said, or two. And he's like, okay, I know you don't negotiate. And he made us 2 lures. He has put them in a Ziploc bag. He has signed them. And so
that's awesome.
Yes, I didn't tell you these details. Mike.
Yeah, I didn't know this. I knew that it was a lure. That's all I knew. There's 2?
Yeah, so there's 2.
The 2 times.
And maybe one for Friday night, one for Saturday night.
Yeah, exactly. Because
so
yes, that's what we need to do. So we will give those out in a random manner of some kind. So, but you have to be there in person at the function in the junction. We'll give one Friday night. We'll give one Saturday night.
William is saying something like cork poppers, and that's Chinese to me. I have a feeling that's either an anagram. Ooh, whichever lure it is might be an anagram of where the treasure chest is. Boom. We gave it away.
A Forrest Fenn created lure that he signed. That's awesome. So, yeah.
2.
Good stuff. So if you weren't thinking about going to the function before, maybe you want to go now.
It's all going to be over within a day, because this is going to give it all away.
It will definitely be in the vlog. I'll definitely show them up close, all that fun stuff. So when we get back and upload the vlog.
I like Holly's idea. You need a cool hat to put those on.
That would be cool, yeah. A fishing hat, yeah.
A fishing hat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. So, yeah, that'll be fun.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, wait, I see some highlights.
He made lures out of cork poppers.
Okay. I do have to give credit where credit's due, because so many people want credit, but this one is actually a really good one, because Britt Chaser is somebody I chit chat with. Sometimes I can't sleep at night, and Britt Chaser is really good because he lives over the pond, and that's like day for him. So he's normal. I'm not. And he actually, I do remember, gave me the coolest idea. And he's like, "What about lures?" And I was like, "Oh, yes." And so I do have to give full
Oh, it
credit.
was his idea? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
and that's when Forrest and I were going back and forth. So Brit Chaser, I'm so glad you mentioned that because I give credit where credit's due.
And William, you got outbid, so you might want to check those books again if you are interested in getting them. It shot up all of a sudden, and it ends in like 2 hours.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Is it required to use a fishing rod on the south end of the
fly
mountain?
rod? A fly rod.
A fly rod.
I have no idea.
Don't know.
So you can legally fish inside Yellowstone Park if you have a permit, of course.
You have to have a permit, and it's
Wow,
don't
cool.
even take a pole into the park without having it. So,
Okay.
you have no.
I do not. I did not bet it. Yeah, who's winning? I know it's on. I don't know. Toronto's looking pretty good this year, but especially with Knucklehead being out, whatever his name is, Durant or whoever it is.
There's too many knuckleheads in the world.
Yeah, right. So once we're done, I'll probably turn it on and watch the end of it.
No, we are focused on content.
Yeah.
Michael.
Books are at $210, so that's cool.
Okay.
And you get the coin. You get the 2019 coin, non-numbered. All right.
Non-numbered. Okay.
So yeah, 2 fishing lures from Forrest for the function of the junction. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Do we want to make our major announcement about like you and I?
Yeah.
That.
And what we did.
And what we did. Does anybody like
what we did while you were here in Vegas? What we did?
Okay, I don't know if we want to tell that part, but like,
what are we talking about?
Yeah, through like how we are working together as a couple. We have been little by little, and I think people are very anxious for us to talk about that. But Mike, did you want to talk about like the official part of us, like the official?
Yes. So what we did, this is what we're talking about, right? We are now legally bound together, everybody.
We're legal!
We're legally bound together.
Wait, what? Oh, no, that's not what I'm talking
Not that. We are legally, K-Pro and Cowlazars are legally bound together by an LLC. We formed an LLC. So everything we do from this moment forward, YouTube, what we sell, maybe things in the future, you never know. We have an LLC, and we have a Nevada business license. So we just thought we would put that out there and let everybody know. Lou Lee's like, what? It's just a business thing and for tax purposes and all that fun stuff.
No, it's because we're getting ready to go big.
Yeah, that's right. We have some things coming up that we think are huge, that I think's fun and huge. So we need an LLC.
Fun and huge.
Yeah, so we just wanted to let everybody know it is, what's it called? The K-Pro Cow LLC. K-Pro Cow LLC. That is our limited liability. What's the C for? Oh, company. That's right. Company. Yeah. That's right. So she held up her hand. So Luli's like, what? Yeah, no, it's not that. Not that.
No, there's no hands there.
Nah.
No, but this is, I mean, I don't want to discount marriage. This is bigger. This is bigger than
what would have been funny is if you held up your hand and there was a sunburn, a white thing right there. That would have been hilarious. So yeah, we did an LLC. We're letting everybody know. That's all.
Yeah, and there's some big things coming, and everything that we do is
they're big to us, put it that way. And no, we didn't form an LLC because we found the treasure chest, so you can kill those rumors.
Oh no,
right now.
Darn it. I wasn't ready for that.
Alan K. Early investor. No,
we need an IPO. Funny. We need an IPO.
That's funny.
We could like present Forrest. I haven't told Forrest this.
What?
I should.
The LLC?
Before we.
Well, he's watching. He knows now. Hi, Forrest, and thank you for the lures, and thank you, Alan, for the donation. We do appreciate that. And I still have the 1 bottle of Grapette. I'm not sure what to do with it yet, but
you've got to bring it to function. That could be a prize at
a giveaway too.
Yep.
As long as I guess it's wrapped in bubble wrap. Maybe it won't. Yeah, I'll bring it. Okay, for sure, I will bring it. We'll do a giveaway.
But you can't check it, or you have to check it.
It's got to be in the bag.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, it'll be. Everything's going in the suitcase.
3 ounces or less.
Yeah,
Remember
I got you.
My lovely perfume. You had to get it in the right. Yeah.
And thank you for that great bet, Alan. That was pretty
Yes,
cool.
that was super awesome. Okay, so now that we've announced like the major thing, do we want to get to? Are we all done for tonight? Does anyone else have any questions that we might need to set the record straight on tonight because we are sick of this crap? Anybody?
Yeah, Hooli, we're not going to show. Hooli wanted to know if we'll show pictures of Forrest Fenn's lures. We're not going to show them ahead of time. They'll be at the function, and then I'll probably post pictures in the Grand Adventure, and then it will be in the video I upload of the function, the gathering. But we're not going to show them ahead of time. We want it to be a
Oh, and
surprise
I've
for
already
everybody.
said I am going to
Lady
mud
loves cat.
wrestle. I'm going to mud
What?
wrestle Cynthia for that book, and I'm going to take pictures of everything.
Hey,
And it's happening. So
right
you'll
here.
get.
I'm ready. You guys do what you got to
Oh,
do. I'm ready. As soon as I figure out how to use this thing. This by itself was over $1,000. So, as
yeah,
K-Pro knows, because she's the one who went out and got it. So, okay. All right.
yeah.
What's the drama? I don't know what the drama is because I've been out of the loop today a little bit at work. So, what's going on?
Okay, let me find my Zen place
Yeah.
before I start.
And be nice.
I don't know when I'm not nice.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but okay. So many of you know that I've already said that the Reddit community is very isolated and, in my opinion, very fragmented from the forums that are very fragmented from Facebook, that are very fragmented from people that just correspond or over on Dale's side or Jenny's side, etc. So no, it is not related to the FOIA. And so
Yeah,
here
no.
is what happened today with another searcher, and I have gotten entangled in it, and I'm fine with it because I'm going to own the things that I do, and I think I'm okay in owning the things that I do. So those of you that may or may not be aware, there is a forum name called Chase Chat. It started well before I was in the chase, and about 2 years ago, it went rather dark. And the moderator there calls it, I need to expose the dark side of the chase, and is very open about words like Forrest is Bill Cosby. He is a child predator. He does many, many, many things. That moderator and owner has tried to get Ellen DeGeneres and Oprah and many, many people involved to out Forrest that this is a fraud. This is about him being a very bad human being. That was the catalyst for the reason that I started Hint of Riches. There was a number of us because it was really the only forum. I felt Dal's site, and I really appreciate Dal with all he does, or Dale for all he does, but his site was very hard to maneuver for me. That was the only reason that I had a difficulty with it. Jenny had just started up her forum, but there was so many people that wanted a place kind of like Chase Chat to be able to say good, bad, indifferent, and they just wanted a place. So I actually had no ads for the first year and went 100% of just here, come over, and I spent a ton of time coming over. There was also another site named Harry's that took a very aggressive approach. I took a very passive approach. I moderated anyone that talked negative in either respect against these people, against Forrest, or tried to make him a god. And I just kept it chase related. But there was a lot happening on the back end. And I think a lot of the reason I've had some stuff happen to me, which I'm not going to go into. So I've tried to play nice. When we did the World Series of Fenn, one of those people attended, and I kept it very professional. Mike, you got to give me a little credit during the event.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. You wanted me to look up a picture, right?
Yeah, during the poker tournament, I was very professional at that time.
Yeah.
So basically, the forums has basically completely shunned this person. So this person,
yeah, and we had no problems at the World Series of Fenn. I mean, as far as I know, everybody got along, and there were no problems.
Well, the one night I did say, if anybody comes to the World Series of Fenn, and her search partner was there, and said, if you come to the World Series of Fenn and you start bashing Forrest as a child predator, I am going to light into somebody.
I just showed that picture on accident, but go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
I am going to feel like I need to defend Forrest because no human being is perfect, but to say someone has done something with children is just so inappropriate. And I know the mother, and I'm going to be pretty open today. Marty, Diggin' Gypsy, she got thrown out of this chase because of the viciousness and the personal attacks. And I've had the personal attacks, so I know. She is now back in it. She feels she has enough of us that are willing to not think it's not okay that Forrest is being called so many horrible things, and her and her family are being attacked. Okay, so all of that together, and I'm not watching the chat room at all. I'm
I'll
just
watch it.
thinking
I'll
it
watch
like
it.
it is.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have questions, let me know. But here's what happened. This person that has been so awful to Forrest and so awful to, it's a hoax. It's partnered up with different people. Let's just say, I'll just keep it blunt. Started posting on the different fan pages of Forrest Fenn's fans, and Forrest Fenn Galore, and just
Facebook pages, yeah, Facebook
Facebook
groups, yeah.
pages, and
Today,
started
this is
giving
today.
today,
Yeah.
and started giving a bunch of Forrest Fenn's um, uh, research or research on the chase. And some people kind of blew her up and said, "Why are you even here? Because you hate Forrest so much. Why do?" And she said she doesn't hate him. She just has to expose him for the person that he is, etc. So a searcher, and I don't know her well. Actually, her and I had one negative interaction. I don't even remember the details. But she actually stated, I don't think it's okay to have someone that hates the chase so much active on these pages. And it was fans and galore. And it got really heated really quickly. And I did begin to weigh in. The minute I weighed in, it became into stupid craziness. So the first thing that I was attacked with was I was so out of control with Jamie in a bathtub that during the Forrest Fenn or during the poker tournament that I have to come clean. Mike, show the picture because this is how silly the accusations
There's
are.
so many pictures. No,
Yeah,
just kidding.
you shush.
There's the picture, guys.
Here
Pretty
is
crazy,
Jamie,
I
guys.
know.
I know this is out of control. It's obviously not staged. It's obviously
I took
like,
the picture, so I was
oh my
there.
gosh, it's so silly to say something like this is your big news, like that you are like somehow because she knows this person personally, and oh my gosh, it's over the top. It becomes okay. You can take it down now because it's silly.
We're
It
not going
was
to leave it up the whole
silly.
show?
It
Oh,
was
okay.
silly, and
So they
she
were trying
knew
to
it.
say something inappropriate happened in that bathtub?
Yes, that it was like
Well,
I fell into the bathroom drunk, and there was something inappropriate that happened with Jamie, and it was like we did
well,
this totally on a lark, and
to
it was
take a
staged.
picture for the picture, yeah. So,
Yeah,
so I'll just say the same way they're blowing that out of proportion, they're blowing the Forrest Fenn thing out of proportion. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. They think they know things and they don't. At least in my opinion, I don't really
yeah,
know all what's going on because I haven't been on
yeah.
that particular forum in a long time. So I don't know, but
Well, and I don't think many are. It used to be the forum that I started with, and so many just have gone. Um, so what if you did exactly?
yeah,
But it
right.
was just. But this is what I mean with grass me with straw. So there's a lot of attacks of Forrest, and I will say this other searcher, and again I don't know her really well. She is really upset, and she was like, "Stop it! Why are you here? If you were just here to bring down the chase and bring down Forrest personally in his personal life, and say some things that are really really
Well,
nasty."
they're
Why are you
allegations. I mean, you can't prove anything, so yeah, I don't know.
well, but why are you even on a Forrest Fenn fan page? And so there was 100 comments within a few minutes. And Mike's like, it was funny because Mike messaged me and said, "Do you want to go live?" And I'm like, "Sure."
Yeah,
And he's
because
like,
she called.
I was talking about the update on the
Now,
Massachusetts one.
Anon
Um,
Anon just said Candy Hershey. I want to be clear. We're not talking about Candy Hershey, are
we
we?
are talking about
Oh,
Candy,
oh, I'm
and I
sorry.
want to give her some credit.
Yeah,
She
then not for the person that's trying to call out Forrest
no,
Fenn. I want
not
to
the
make sure. Yeah, I want to make sure
yeah.
it's clear.
So the issue was Candy came out and said, "Why are you here if you're just such a
Yeah.
negative?" And the other name is Mindy. Mindy came back and said, "Because I need to out him for what he is." And then there was 100
What
exchanges.
he is. That's
And
funny.
I got involved, and I do have to say, she has asked me specific questions. She said she gets invited a majority of the event. She wasn't invited. The World Series of Fenn, we cannot bar anyone per Nevada gaming law. And so it wasn't something she has talked about who her friends are. She is very close to some of the tubers in the chase, and that's fine. But for me, she will never be on my forum. And because I've seen allegations and I'm up for listening to allegations, especially as serious as going after a mother and a child. Tell me the allegations, tell me the proof. I saw the proof that she presented and it just wasn't there for me. And it's such outrage. It's not enough to allege anymore. I want to see proof. and the proof was not there. And so I do encourage the forum owners and admins that and then someone else came out and said, I'm a friend of Mindy's, and I am a friend of Linda Ballou, and she's my neighbor, and we are close. Okay, I see a pattern here. There are people that want to take Forrest down, and I think there's a lot happening in the background, I will tell you, my friends. And just know, if you think Forrest is this terrible human being, why would you contribute to, here's some clues to look for in the hunt? That doesn't make sense to me. So I usually have stayed out of it for several months now. I've stayed out of all of that part of it. That is how Thor formed. That is how Chase Chat has not many people even posting anymore there. It used to be, I mean, Mike, you were there years ago.
Yeah, K-Pro's the one who filled me in. Like, people, why are you on Chase Chat? Like, I used to post my vlogs way back. This is years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago on Chase Chat and everywhere else. And she was like, why would you post on there when they're saying this about Forrest? And I didn't realize they were saying that about Forrest because I didn't really go through all the posts and everything. So I didn't know about a lot of this stuff.
And oftentimes they post it, but things are illegally posted. If you post about an underage child without their mother's permission, the government will make you take it down, or you can accidentally take it down. Either one, those things happen. So again, this kind of goes to, what did we say a week ago? There are some crazy birds in this chase, just like there was a posting that I made. I didn't know who it was. It was like a secret of the Forrest Fenn chase is over and I'm quitting. Remember that one?
Ow. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. So those people are coming out. I think they're coming out earlier this season than normal. I thought the off season was bad enough. I thought we were going on a
well,
I think it's going on a positive.
It's interesting. Somebody had posted in the chat last time, and we were talking about craziness in the chase, and like you just said, people that say it's over and I know where it is and blah blah, and it's hoax. I went there and it wasn't there. They said the reason there's more is because of YouTube videos, because there's more people involved in the chase, because of the forums. Now there's 3. There used to be 1. Because of the Facebook groups. What are we up to? 10 different Forrest Fenn Facebook groups, and because of the YouTube channels, which there's 25. Be interesting to compile a list of people that how many there are that make Forrest Fenn content.
I'm able to see the unique IP addresses that hit Thor each day. The top one was it Nightline that came out in January? And we hit our top yesterday. So I won't put it to this drama. It was yesterday that we hit our
number of hits?
Yeah, number of hits. Oh. So unique IP addresses in a 24-hour period hit 2,100 as of yesterday. So I know Dale said it's going to take an explosion for something to happen. I don't know what's happening.
This isn't the explosion we're talking about.
No, this is drama.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I will say that I think it is interesting because I do have to say this person came on your live, Mike. I'm going to call you out a little bit. And you were kind of and then all of a sudden your Facebook
group.
Live
she went live on my Facebook group.
Yeah, like it was kind
of a year ago or something. Yeah.
No, I didn't know you a year ago, my friend.
No, I'm talking about the person that went live on the Facebook group. Oh, you're saying it was maybe it was 6 months ago. Yeah, that's true. Maybe it was less. Maybe it was 4 months ago. Yeah, that's true. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We just thought, I don't know, you just wanted to set the record straight, I guess.
To set the record straight of, some people were saying, Candy, why are you bringing drama? She's not. She's saying, why, if you hate Forrest or dislike the chase and say it's a hoax and saying such nasty things about Forrest, why would you throw out tidbits? Why would you throw out clues and hints and all of those things? I think to me, I do think it's important to keep I don't think Forrest gives secret hints. I don't think Forrest gives secret information because one of us would have it. If I've met with him enough and Mike's met with him and others have met with him and many of us have met with him enough that I think if he gave it secret stuff, I think we would have it. So I don't think that's the case. But if your sole mission is to be negative and take Forrest down, I think you have a site. I think everyone else needs to stay pure of, I'm not saying that he's a god. I'm just saying I don't think he's a predator, or I don't think he's the nastiness that some people say. And if you come to the community, I don't think you should be embraced. I don't care who you are. I don't care what issues you have or past situations you have that we should all give you a pass for. I don't think you should get a pass. So again, Why am I even talking about them? I know, Mark Hunter. It's unfortunate, but I got put into it because I was asked specific questions, and it does irritate me. So occasionally, this is my blind spot. Everybody has a blind spot. This is my blind spot. I don't think it's okay that some people can bring this down in such a way. So you know what? You have an entire forum. If you want to hate Forrest Fenn and you want to be nasty, go to your own forum. You moderate it. You are that person. So go there. Don't come to all of our other places. Stop trying to register on my site. You will never get on Thor. You won't. So or as your name, you will never get. You can register as many times with as many emails. You're not getting on there. I respect Forrest enough, or respect this chase enough not to let that happen. So that's it.
Illinois Ghost says, when's the marathon? The marathon is this Saturday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific, and there will be no drama during the marathon. We've got 12 different guests lined up, and it should be a lot of fun. We're going to try and go 12 hours. We'll see. We're going to go as long as we can. We'll see. Yeah, I know. We should have started earlier, probably, but that's okay.
And I don't think we have seen, there is, from what I'm understanding, there was supposed to be a new article out this week.
The magazine? Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Mike?
No, it's not out yet, right?
I don't know.
No,
I haven't.
I'm sure we'll hear about it whenever it's out. They talk to a lot of different people, a lot of different searchers, but we'll see. I haven't heard anything.
And Forrest.
And Forrest. Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah. So
I'm sure Forrest will probably have Dale post it on Dale's blog when it comes out. Would be my guess.
Yeah, no article yet is what Brit Chaser says. So we updated the coin hunt. We updated about the marathon. We updated about function in the junction. We updated that Mike and I are now officially legally bonded together.
As long as we don't have to bond out of somewhere. Or is that bailout? Yeah, bond out, whatever. Yeah.
Okay. And then we talked about the drama, and hopefully we just keep focused on. And I will say there's 3 or 4 or 5 people, we talked about this last week. If you get to the point that it's not pleasurable or happy for you to go boots on the ground or do those sorts of things, I just think it's time to cut loose and move on to a different hobby.
Right.
So, Mike and I, we have poker. You guys love hearing about poker. We don't just focus on.
Remember, it is a poker chip you're looking for over there in Massachusetts.
Yeah. So that is everything. Yeah. What questions do you guys have? Because we just wanted to go live quickly. We don't want to spend too much time. We just wanted to say, here's a few things. Oh my gosh, it's been 48 minutes. Can't believe it.
Any comments on the recent video by Tuber, The Thrill of the Chase? Yeah, I mean, he's crazy. He's always been crazy. If you guys know who that is and watch his videos, the whole thing's a hoax. It's in San Lazaro. It's this, it's that, it's the other thing. I mean, he made a video about the bells with the bells that I showed in my vlog when I was in Forrest's house. That doesn't mean anything, but he's just, I don't know. But now he's doing this whole, I'm somebody you don't know who I was. It's like, whatever.
Oh, I didn't know. When I posted it, I didn't know. I didn't know that was, is that guy named Kyle?
Yeah, that's a Kyle Sandow guy. That's what I believe anyway, but he's always, the whole thing's a hoax and yeah. Right.
Okay. And on. K-Pro, thoughts about Forrest Fenn's birth certificate being posted on Facebook?
Oh, I didn't know it was.
I commented to this. So, and some people think I'm a bit of a hypocrite because of the FOIA, but I see the FOIA is different. So I'm going to comment to this. I believe that I don't think you're going to need that kind of information to be able to solve the treasure hunt. I don't think Forrest anticipated the number of people looking into his family's life, digging up his family's graves, that sort of thing. I don't think that particular chaser, and I don't even remember who it was. I don't think anybody intends any negative, but it's kind of like when someone gets famous, everything is fair game. It feels to me it's a little bit too much. I feel like the FOIA was related or is related to the chase, so that's a little different. So I won't get into the FOIA part.
At least the FOIA was only to the contents that were in the treasure chest. So to me, that's fair game. What's in the treasure chest is fair game. Anything else, like anything else that's in his vault or in his house, is not. That's just my personal opinion.
I think it could be secured, but if anybody ever brings forward my FOIA application, it has been very specific to only the chest and the contents of the chest. Nothing else I felt was appropriate for what I wanted it for, and there were some specifics of why I wanted it.
Is this the biddies being biddies? Maybe that's what Forrest meant with borderline biddies. Meaning borderline, meaning some mental people. But anyway.
Well, and Salty Dog says women only. I think it is really sad because I do some research into women's studies. This is a lot of women hating on women.
Mm-hmm.
You would think if somebody was going after Forrest for women issues, they wouldn't go after a woman, and they did go after Dig and Gypsy, and Dig and Gypsy was very clear. And a child who was 14, a woman or a girl, it is sad, but it is not, it is very common in our society. And so, did you find out who Man in the Park is? William, no. Like, who do we know Man in the Park? Hold on a second. Let me say. Do I know his name? Do I know his location? Do I know? I've heard he's in Florida, so I laughed because I thought maybe it was you, William. No, like, we don't know anything more than everybody else knows, nor should anybody want to research. I know that's not your question, William, but did we go back and forth with general stuff? Because he put out, somebody said something about additional, like, was there something kind of quirky about it or something? And he's like, no, he made an honest request. We made an honest response. Mike,
we've talked to him through email, if that's what you mean by figured out who it is. Yeah, we've talked back and forth through email, but we told him what we put in the latest video is that we're not going to partner with anybody. Me and K-Pro aren't interested in partnering with anybody. You want to discuss solves? That's fine. Keep it confidential between us two and whoever. That's fine. But we're not going to sign this agreement and I can't go boots on the ground, but you guys go. But we're not going to do any of that stuff. It's just too hard, and there's so many complications from that. If it ever was found that way, that I don't want to be involved in something like that.
Well, and someone asked me, because you have an old or a past search partner, and the past search partner now is actively looking, what do you expect? Because I've said it's kind of it's kind of done, it's kind of yours, and I thought that would be an interesting one. I don't know how many of you have an active or a search partner that is actively searching but no longer your search partner. Is that area theirs, yours,
right?
etc.?
So if it is found, how does that talk about going to court and stuff? I mean, how does that work?
Yeah. So for me, it was his fault. He had 8 of the 9 clues. He's trying to figure out that 9th clue. I tried. I didn't get it. I was only looking for the frog anyway. That's the only thing that I want. Most of my friends that are searchers, and he's one of them, has said, I'm going to give you the frog either way. So we don't have that issue, but others may. They've signed legal agreements and that sort of thing. So that's another one.
I want the 265 gold coins. So if anybody, is it 265 or 256? Whatever.
I think it's 265.
If anybody ever wanted to give me something, 3 gold coins, one for me, one for each of my boys. No. That's all.
He wasn't giving me. I was earning it.
Oh, you mean by being partners?
Yes.
Yeah. But I've had people email me to say, hey, if I ever find it, I'm going to send you 2 gold coins for your boys or stuff. So I'm just saying, if anybody out there ever finds it, that would be awesome. That's all.
Well, and we haven't talked about, we've just said we're splitting. Well, we'll have to talk about this offline, because what does splitting mean? We need to get into some detail, because we are less than a week away from, we might be walking into the function in the junction with the treasure chest, Michael.
Yeah, okay. So could anybody else. We all have a fair chance, don't we?
But they might have already discussed it.
We're walking into the function in junction with 2 of Forrest Fenn's lures. I think that's a big deal, too.
And Cynthia's bringing the book. The
book for everybody to sign, yeah. I got to draw a moo from Bessie the cow. Redneck Express says, I just joined. Have you seen discuss the Coming Clean Kyle Sandow video yesterday? Confessed he was just an actor. I've seen the video, but I don't understand what he's trying to say. Like, to me, the video doesn't make any sense. Kind of like all his videos that he's posted. I don't get it. You're an actor of what? Like, what are you doing?
Well, and that's.
I didn't understand the point of the video unless I missed something.
I have had a couple people email me and say, can you translate? Because the voiceover piece it's
hard to understand.
Yeah, it's hard to understand. And no, I will not give up parts of my life to do that. So no.
So Kyle Sandow, come on the marathon Saturday night at the end. We don't have to see your face. Show a book. Show your San Lazaro book like you always do, and explain what the heck you're talking about in your video.
Sometimes we need to talk before some of the
What? It's just another searcher. It was a crazy idea. Like, we're all crazy. So, all right.
Okay.
But at the end of the marathon Saturday, if there's anybody that wants to come on, email me. I'm not promising you will make it on. It depends how long we go. But yeah, anybody can email me and say, hey, I want to come on and discuss whatever.
And
no promises,
if we're doing anything for the people that are coming on, it's only the people that are pre-scheduled on. Those are the only,
Yeah, well, no, that's what I mean. But I'm saying at the end, when everybody has been on, maybe we open it up. Maybe. It depends how late it is. We're going to try and go 12 hours, everybody. Yeah, I know.
You're bored. Okay.
I'm a night owl. I can go all night, but that's just me. Okay.
Anything. Not see anything. Okay, so we talked about the article. We talked about, the bathtub picture. That was like the dun dun dun.
The bathtub picture was in the vlog that we put out for the World Series of Fenn.
But
no
that's
secret.
That's whatever.
There was a video I found. I was like, we should show that. But since I don't remember what was going on in that video, just because of everybody that was in the room, there was a video of, hey, everybody, say hi. But I don't know what it is, so I'm not going to play it right now. Yeah.
Well, and somebody said that they have the audio recordings of us there in the suite. Go ahead, play. You know what?
Yeah.
I've had so many I'm going to play the audio recordings. I'm not giving you permission because I think it's shady, but I can't hide behind that. I got to hide behind my words, or I'm not going to hide behind words. If I was secretly recorded, which I have been on several occasions, I just got to own it. So
anybody that audio tapes somebody else without their knowledge, it's out of line.
Brit Chaser, I have a great answer for that. What is the best anagram in the poem that you've ever heard? We had a contest on Thor called the Anagram Contest.
Oh, that's right.
And
who won that? I can't remember who won. Wait, yeah, that's right.
He anagrammed every single line in the poem, and it made sense.
And it all was relatable somehow. Yeah.
Yes, you have to go to Thor hintofriches.com and put in contest, and you will see anagram contest. I don't know how that guy did it. Oh my gosh, it was crazy.
But to answer your question for me, Brit Chaser, the No Place for the Meek line that it anagrams to Matitsi, Pitchfork, Realm of Horn, that's the best one for me. Because Matitsi's a city that has a road called Pitchfork through it, and it's in the Bighorn Mountain area. So to me, it all fits. It's like, what? How can that be a coincidence? So that's the best anagram I've heard. I know there are others. But...
Well, okay, and then there's one quote that you always bring up. So let me totally put you on the spot because you have not seen any of the drama today on any of the social media, right?
Right. Yeah, no, I really haven't.
So if you were to say the one quote that makes you just go, what? Why did Forrest say that? Can I quiz you real quick? What is the one that always sticks in your craw?
Oh, the one that seems contradictory, doesn't make sense. The one where he said, how does it go? I even get it mixed up trying to remember it. I could have hidden the chest before I wrote the poem, but I didn't. Yeah, that one. Right.
You said that many times. There's a tuber that's going to discuss that, which I think is fantastic. I think we should all discuss it. But in case we ever discuss it again, I don't want anybody to think this is the first time you've ever heard it or any of that. So there is a show that's coming up on another tuber's channel. Mike, you have said this one. This is the quote. When I saw this quote, and I don't want anybody to think, I actually think we should be pinging ideas off each other and furthering it on.
Right.
But that quote came up as a key topic that's going to come up in the next week or two. And it's funny because several of the topics that have come up with tubers are stuff you've done like a year ago. You were like, oh, did you know that I did my vlog 6?
Oh, yeah. As far as that stuff, if somebody makes a post on a website somewhere or a forum or does a video, and then I'm like, well, I talked about that a year ago in a vlog. That's okay. I don't look at it as you're stealing my idea. We have 166 words in a poem. We're all going to share the same ideas, and we have a book that supposedly has hints. We're all going to talk about the same thing. I'm not the one who says you have to give so and so credit. It's just talk about what you want to talk about. You know.
And we talked about before.
That's just me, but
we don't care about the credit part. The credit part is not important to either of us. Wouldn't it be cool? Like, here's how I see it. I see it as, let's say, Homer Brown. I think it's this, and that makes somebody think of something that takes it to stage 2 6 months later, that somebody takes it to step 3 6 months later, and they're a tuber in a forum and a tuber in a forum. Wouldn't that be perfect that that's what gets us there? That's what, for me, that's what YouTube's about, is discussing. I don't think we can discuss WWWH with someone not saying, I discussed that 8-9 years ago. Everything's been discussed.
I think you were talking about 36-inch bathtub, but yeah, I got you.
No, I'm talking about your exact quote. That is coming up as a topic in the next week, and I just don't.
Oh, it is.
I've been talking about it for a while. I just want, and a 36-inch bathtub. I think it's great that another tuber channel is talking about it. Mike did have it as one of his first 10 that he ever discussed, and he thought there's something to this. Does it matter that that happened first here and then there, or then there and here. Not to us. I just think it's fun. Let's just discuss it. Did you hear the podcast in 2017 where Forrest said that he worked on the poem on and off for a few years, not 15 years? Okay,
I have not
Red
heard that.
Chaser, I think I know what you're referring to, but I think what he is saying is, I actually think he said months, but he may have said years. I think he did a concerted amount of time of making it all like the meat, and then he had to refine little bits and words and things to get Try the Wheel to exactly align. I think. See what I did there?
Yeah, Try the Wheel.
I think that is. Yeah,
but even if he said that, the way I would look at it is 15 years was from beginning to end. But he could have worked on the poem and put it away for a year. He put it on the shelf and left it. It was only a couple years of actual revisions and writing, but over 15 years it took him to complete it. But he may have put that thing away for a year or two and just forgot about it. I don't know. It's just a guess, but I wonder if that's one possibility for what he said. Yeah.
So, and those are the kinds of things that I think we need to keep looking at. I do think there's something to that one. And Illinois Ghost said 36-inch bathtub sounds like 3 feet of water. That whole idea of water and the water table and all that I think Illinois Ghost, it's the first time I've ever heard it, was on Illinois Ghost channel. I don't think it matters exactly where we heard it first. I think we have some really great minds that, here's what I actually think. Let's say we have 1,000 searchers that are hardcore into the search. And I do think we have that, because any of our stuff that goes out that is content related, we usually have about, within a week, we have at least 1,000, maybe 1,500. And there's some of us that watch it several times. So if I think everyone has one thing that probably somebody else hasn't thought of. What if we had 1,000 things that we all just went, oh my gosh, too, shared it no matter what it was? And I know some of yours, because some of you guys have shared your aha moment with me that I go, oh my gosh, I hadn't thought of that. What if all of us did that? I think this, if we could crowdsource, I think this could be done this year.
Well, I've heard that idea where people are like, get the 20 best searchers or 20 people who think differently, put them together, sign an agreement, and by working together, you'd figure it out. I don't know.
It's not realistic.
People wouldn't be able to agree, so I think it would be a lot of infighting.
They won't. They would never do it, but I think if they could do it, then I think it could be solved. If you really gave up your one aha moment, I think it could be done. But I don't think, as a nature of this hunt, winner takes all, you don't want to divide by hunt. Like, Mike, if I were to tell you, World Series of Poker, you're at the final table, you have $1 million. If you turned to everybody at the table and said, let's all take $100,000, would you do
chop it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It would depend. It's situational. I wouldn't automatically say yes or automatically say no. It is situational. If I'm short stacked, hey, I want that 100. Because what is 10th place? How much less than $100,000? You know, you got to look at the places. It's situational. Yeah. So for that example, it's situational.
Yeah. No, but I think for like, I've had people say, because I did ask a few people, do you want to get in a bigger community and do that? Who are the other people? Because I need to know that they're reputable. And how do I know that they're not going to buy in and then go and do something else? You know, all of it.
It's too much. That's why we're not partnering with anybody. It's just too much of what if and what if. And it's just too hard. And if it's actually found, it's a lot of problems. So,
So do you, okay, so I know several searchers in this room right now. They have shared with me their aha, don't tell anybody, oh my gosh moments. If I were to say to you, your aha moment is awesome, and there's at least 3 people in this room that have shared with me their ahas. If I were to say, let's all bring our ahas together, and if we all do it together, let's share it, and there's 10 of us, would you do it? And you don't know the others. Would you do it?
And they're agreeing to split it if it's found evenly?
Oh, maybe, Mike, for you, it's try the wheel. The others,
Well, okay, so here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that agreement. You have 10 people. 8 people are contributing, 2 aren't. So at what point do you go, hey, guys, if you don't contribute, you're out? You know what I mean? How do you make it fair that everybody's putting in ideas? What if somebody, oh, that's my idea. You guys all had the idea I was going to bring. So then they're like,
Socialism doesn't work. I love Milan.
yeah, right. That's kind of true.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't think that works at all, personally. But
Okay. I just think that is how it could be solved. I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
No, I don't know
Forrest
either.
keeps saying to think differently, so I don't know how differently we're supposed
You
to
know
think.
what? I've heard a couple, and you know who you are in the room. I've heard a couple of ahas that I went, really, and it's legit, and it's like, wow, I would have never thought of that. And could that be a coincidence, or is that just wow? I have heard those. I
Take
can't
on
make heads
me.
and tails because they're what? What happened?
Aha. You know who Aha is?
No.
Take on me. The song, Take on Me. Aha. Never
Oh,
mind.
yeah, totally. Yeah. Just like movies. Give me movie quotes.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah, everybody said no. There wasn't one yes. Okay. Well, then let's keep going another 10 years, folks.
Right.
Hey.
The coins unlock the poem. Fill in the O's to the poem and connect them. I don't know what that means. Like, Pitchfork is the name of a ranch west of Matiti. Yeah, I know that, William. I researched that about 3 years ago. It has a satellite site similar to the Medicine Wheel. Oh, now see, I didn't know that. The owner-operator guy is by the name of Brown. That's interesting. Well, I'm sure then people have searched it. People have been there. Or is that private property? But yeah, the Matiti anagram, it's just crazy that that's all right there in the area.
Okay, KT Southwest. This is a treasure chase. It is not AYSO. There are only one correct.
What's AYSO?
That's like the community soccer league.
I have no idea what that is.
But not necessarily KT Southwest. There's some people that have partnered up that didn't the first few years.
Mhm.
And I think it's I mean, Mike was a lone person. He was ready to get this treasure chest all by himself. And now I have stumbled upon his life.
Or I was ready to make videos about it for the next 10 years. And now I'm still making videos. And here me and K-Pro are. So isn't it interesting how things change for the better?
Do you for the better?
That's right.
I don't know if everybody would say that last comment. I don't know.
And I got to give a shout out to Joel Lewicki because he emailed me just yesterday and said, I miss the intros to your vlogs. Remember the coffee going to the table? So for this Saturday's marathon, you might just see an intro. We'll see.
Nice. Okay.
Well. All right. Well, we're at an hour 6. Do we got anything else before we wrap up?
I don't think so. So we talked about everything. I don't know. You guys tell us. You will tell us later. So you tell us. And here's the thing. One thing that I wanted everybody to know: Man in the Park, I think, was a very sincere and genuine person.
Oh yeah, no problem with Man in the Park.
Video that was doing something nice, and that was all it was. I don't think there was any skullduggery or anything. And anybody who puts more to that, I don't know him well, but I know him enough that he just seemed nice. And it's just not good timing for Mike and I that are picking up the treasure chest in 6 days. No, I don't think.
Because why else would we get an LLC except for this trip to function?
Exactly. That's the only reason
we know where it is.
And it will be on all of our blogs and everything moving forward because it's important today, everyone knows.
So shout out to Man in the Park. Go check out his YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. He makes videos on the Forrest Fenn chase, and it's him walking his dogs in the park. That's why it's called Man in the Park. So, but a lot of people were like, did you figure it out? Like there was something hidden. No, he was just making a video that said, hey, K-Pro and Cal, you guys are cool. Do you want to partner up? And no, we don't, because there's too many legal problems with that. And we have too many people that are coming at us with that question. So to make it fair, we're just not going to partner with anybody.
Now, somebody has asked, have you figured out the secret in your new logo? I have heard that is true, and I can't figure it out.
I haven't been able to figure it out either. I turned it upside down. I'm looking at it, and so I'm not sure.
A mirror. I brought my
I didn't think of a mirror. Okay.
Oh, see, your mind and my mind.
AJ, figure out the hidden. There's something.
I know, AJ. That should be a whole show for AJ.
Yeah, maybe when you're on Saturday we talk about it. But supposedly there's something that's hidden, a logo or something. I don't know. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thank you to Alan and William for those super chats. We do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Saturday, 11:30 a.m. I'm going to post the link for the marathon tonight. You guys will see it up tonight. So you'll remember to tune in. Again, everybody that's going to be on, the 12 different panel guests that we're going to have, and their times will be in the description of that video. So you guys can remember to tune in. If you can't make it for the whole thing, you can tune in.
I want to say, for me, and this maybe makes me a Fenn fanatic or a crazy person, Mike, and you said this too. We went 10 hours and 29 minutes or
Right,
30
10 and a half, roughly. Yeah.
It went very, very quickly.
It does go quickly.
It was amazing how quickly it went. So we're trying to beat the record, but there might be some times that we have to take a little fatigue break.
Yeah, there's going to be breaks, and, it is what it is. Their life gets in the way, so.
I might go get Starbucks to start the day.
Yeah, right. Breakfast or something. Yeah, for sure.
Well, for me, it's lunch.
For you, it's lunch. For me, it would be breakfast. 11:30
and I already
is
have
breakfast.
to make dinner. Like, I might have to break and make dinner because I do cook. Some of you wondered where my culinary skills are. I can cook. I don't clean really well. I just like a clean but I'm getting better.
So marathon on Saturday. The 3 books on eBay have jumped dramatically, but here it is. If anybody wants to see it, they are currently at $212. Sorry, I didn't share it. The 3 books and the 2019 coin, it ends in 2 hours. And then also we have just a single Thrill of the Chase book out there on eBay that ends in 3 hours too. So yeah, for anybody that's interested in that. And I don't know. I thought there was something else. So the function, we will see everybody next week. That's going to be there Friday nights, 5 p.m. 5 to 6ish. We'll be there by 5.
5 and 6ish. The one thing people have asked me is, how do I get a hold of you? Send an email to either Mike or I. We will have email access. I hope when we're there, we will get you information. So don't worry about that. So if you send an email, but kind of what the published is, and we're going to be, once we get back from Boots on the Ground, we're going to be able to come and chit chat with people too. So we want to walk down Main Street and do some fun things.
We'll be hanging out in Yellowstone. So you look for the Cowlazars t-shirt because I'll be wearing it. So you'll see us around the town. Maybe out in Yellowstone. You never know.
Yeah. So cool.
All right, everybody. We will see you Saturday for the marathon. And should be a lot of fun. And there will be no drama on Saturday.
Promise.
Right. All right, everybody. We'll see you then.
Bye.